But I think that a lot of that shows itself in my playing, just because I like to hold it down. That's my favorite thing to do is to groove, and we have 5 people in this group that really love to groove and really know how to groove. And so a lot of my influence comes from that. Genesis particularly Rush, and that kind of stuff. And then I listen to a bunch of folk, a ton of folk music, and I think that a lot of in the stuff that I write for the group, those melodies come out. So kind of coming from all over the place, but really groove oriented. Kind of my job, my favorite thing.
All right, who's next?
You got to list it off. I mean, you're the one writing too.
I'll just keep mine simple. Beatles are huge for me as well. I grew up really having too much of an infatuation with The Who. And so that comes out even though I wish it didn't. And then I really like the new kind of psychedelic scene with Tame Impala, Pond, Melody's Echo Chamber. I really dig those bands. And I really dig the soundscapes that they're creating. So. David?
A lot of my influence has been said already in different things. A lot of the yes and stuff comes out in my playing in this context. But the other thing that I think that I hear a lot in my guitar playing, at least I want to hear it, is guys like Johnny Guitar Watson.
Love him.
Yeah, guys like Freddie King. They're all kind of these stanky blues players. Who really had a lot of grit in their playing, their attitude when they were playing. And I love the way that they treated that instrument, and I kind of want my take on guitar playing to represent some of that.
Yeah.
Watson's some of my favorite driving music in the car.
Good stuff.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Like if I gotta get somewhere, this will get me there.
Mm-hmm.
I will not notice the time that is bad or the traffic.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for answering that question, which is probably some people's least favorite question, and you guys really went for it.
We've done
Awesome.
10 minutes later.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. So you got a show on October 10th?
We do.
Columbia City Theater with Armed with Legs, which I have no idea what that is, but
That is
that
a
band name
great
gave me
band
an
name.
awesome chuckle. And I was like, yeah, that's a good one. Armed with Legs.
That's that cat character.
Stop withholding, Kevin. That's how I look when I kiss. Isn't that gross?
Stop
man.
Hold their own.
This is not a Mormon production.
No! That's next week. When I do
more
the
man
Mormon production solo. And the Owl Parliament, that's the other band that I was in. And then you have November 14th at Connor Byrne with...
We just got hit up for that. There was actually a name.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Don't pull out your phone.
I know. Yeah, we're not going to do
I don't
those
even have a
guys.
phone. That's how hip I am.
You're lying.
He is lying.
He is lying. I just saw you pull out a phone and say, "This picture of my uncle." Not that uncle, the other uncle.
Yeah.
That's how you sound. I'm just kidding.
I know.
No, psychedelic.
The picture that he's pulling out was from a gig that we did for his parents over in Eastern Washington. We played as a decade band. We played the 60s, 70s, and 80s for about 4 hours over in...
I love it. Why wasn't I there?
I know, that's a good question. You got to get married into the family, I guess, first.
I could have done costume changes. Look, appropriately. Each
I know,
time.
good.
Yeah.
We need
Right.
costume help. If there's any costume designers out there who really think that they have what we just did nailed in a visual respect, then make us a costume and we'll wear it.
That's a great idea.
Stitch your name into
David
it.
won't wear it. David won't wear it. One time we all
Yeah,
had
the
a
guy in
costume.
the tie who's
Yeah.
perfectly
He won't wear it.
groomed with his Republican gel in his hair.
We
Republican
had all these
gel.
really cool, we had all these authentic African
This is libertarian colors.
This is, yeah.
shirts and stuff that he brought from Africa, and we all put them on.
And he wouldn't wear it?
No, it was for the
Oh.
summer solstice gig. We all put them on.
Okay.
It was really cool, and David
not
put
racist.
his on. He put his on over the top of an outfit very similar to
I will
this.
not wear that garb.
And so he had this short little kind of, what would you call that? What was that? What's that style?
Here, you've got something in your hair. It's trying to eat it. It's not alive. Don't worry.
It could just be
God.
dirty hair.
No, it's
The little dread.
a fake plant. I don't want to know what you were doing. I don't care what you were doing. That's your business.
But if Dune's story tells you anything about what we're doing, it's everything that we do is meant to be comical in some regard. I think we can be serious, but a lot of our playing has those same quirks about our interactions, and I think that's really important that people understand that about our music.
It has personality.
It's very self-referential. You know, it pokes fun at itself a lot of times, and there's stuff that we do that's serious, and we like to be taken seriously, but we like to have a laugh while we're doing
Yeah. It's like we just like to be honest. Honest about what we're doing.
Yeah, just like the Beatles.
it. Who are they?
Just like them, actually.
I wouldn't know, but I want to agree. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Let's see. What was I gonna ask you? Oh, I saw when you were plugging the plastic jet on your Facebook page. There was a picture.
I'm sorry.
You would call it plugging? You are obviously a nerd. No one says that.
Hey,
No one
he
says
wasn't
that.
saying
A lot of people say that.
No. Plugging? Plugging? Is that a
the
sex?
plastic
Damn,
jet.
I don't know anything.
Plug the
See?
plastic jet.
I don't get laid. I don't get laid. There it goes. All my sexuality just went. Speaking of sexy.
Yeah. They're plugging.
Okay,
the plastic jet.
oh man. I saw them in Nectar. I danced the whole time.
Really?
And I did this with my double thumbs because I'm an old lady.
That's
Yeah.
really good, yeah.
I'm into that.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll do it for you later.
Please do.
Okay.
I just want to remind you, though, that this interview is about us.
You are so self-centered. You know that? Has anyone ever told you that?
Probably. It's a thumb plug.
That's what I have to say about that.
Oh, so there was an Alaska Airlines pic, and it said we just played Alaska Airlines. Now we're gonna play Plastic Jet Airlines. I want somebody to explain that picture to me because
So-
it was very funny, and I was so confused.
Well, it was a gig that my brother actually got kind of for us. It was a gig that I was playing with him originally. Alaska Airlines had inaugural flights. They needed music for it. And
And so it was real?
It was real.
I was like, is this staged?
Yeah, no, we played.
But then I could see the terminal thing in the back, and I was like, they went all the way to the airport for one badly taken funny photo? That is so weird.
We checked all of our gear in as carry-ons. No, we got to put it all through security without having to like run it through the scanner, which was nice. But yeah, we played that gig several times. But in that incarnation of it, we got to be kind of a Motown group, which was a new experience for all of us.
And it looked like you were right there at the terminal.
C19,
Like right
yeah,
next to the check lady who looks at your ticket, and then there's a guy on a keyboard like,
We
you're
could've walked
getting on
on
the
there.
plane! You know.
Who was involved there?
Oh yeah, Shelly and yeah, I don't know. I mean, Shelly, if you're listening, Shelly, thanks. No,
Sorry.
It was great, and there's more to come hopefully. But yeah, you can find us at Gate C19.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, Gate C.
C19.
C19.
Yeah, right next to. Yeah.
What? I don't know.
10 seconds?
We're getting that. I guess Awfully Sudden is about to play. But thank you,
That
you guys,
sounds like
for
it.
That was
beautiful interview.
Awfully sudden.
I had a great time. Yeah, that was a good one.
Thank you, Brittany.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I will see you at your shows where I'll be dressed in many costumes and dancing
Yeah,
like
that
this.
comes,
And thanks,
Yeah.
Kevin's and Maddie and Charles, everyone here who's been
Shelley.
doing so much
Thanks,
work.
guys.
All right, enjoy the Awfully Sudden. Are we good?
We're out.